Hello and welcome back to Valheim. And I will not do more than one episode this week. For one very simple reason, which is I had to take a bit of time off from recording because the day I planned to do all the recording, I couldn't do it because my throat was not good enough to do any of not good enough. For some reason, I don't know why, but my throat just was completely botched. So, thankfully it was just that one day, but sadly it was that day. So, what I'm going to do is one episode, might be a bit longer, one episode, do the boss, which I have all the required things for, so that's fine. And then I will go back to my home base, my base over here, and then start laying out where everything is going to be. For example, where my crafting areas is going to be, where my plant area, farming areas is going to be. Basically plan everything out, put down markers and stuff like that, and then see what I do next. I might do completely like a complete building episode section where I don't do anything other than build, or I could build like one episode and then skip most of the building, but I haven't really decided how I'm going to do it. What I need to do now is get myself over to where the boss marker is on the map. And I'm going to show you what you need for summoning the boss and how you can tell what you need without knowing beforehand. The Elder is actually quite easy. It's one of the easier ones, which doesn't just straight up tell you what you need. So, looking up here, we can see up on these 4 pillars, whatever is on top of them is the item we need. And it's like a ball with spikes sticking out. So that's a clue. So what I'm going to do is show you what it is. It's ancient seeds. And if I remember correctly, you need 3 of them. So if you don't have 3, but 2, I don't think you can do it. Burn their young. So yeah, the ancient seed. That's the clue for that. And what I'm going to do is make sure I'm fed. and relatively full on HP before I start doing this. What I'm slightly worried about is where I am. I'm not sure this place is an easy spot to do it. Nevertheless, let's see if we can do this. I do want slightly more HP though. What you do need to remember is make sure you have everything upgraded as much as you can get it, and that everything is repaired. That is very, very important. And that should be good enough. It is dark, and that's not ideal, but here we go. Oh, when you have these, you need to move out the way, because yeah, they are very, very dangerous. These roots is actually what can easily kill you. Anything else can also do it, but it's not as simple for it to do so. And standing behind the pillars, yeah, it's oh, yeah, that's not good. They have massively increased the damage on that ranged attack since last time I did it. And yeah, I mean a lot, not just by a small amount. It's a lot. Don't think it's a bad thing. It's just not a good thing. I need to sleep. Let's hope my gravestone hasn't disappeared. I don't think so, but well, you never know. Yeah, that sucked. That sucks. Now, I don't think your summoned boss goes away, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah, and not only does it not go away, it one positive thing is actually that maybe I can run away. Let's see what we can do here. This is the kind of stuff you want, because it's it's what allows me to well, they have improved the AI. They have in some cases, but I think the Elder is one of the harder ones to fix because of where you are. The Black Forest and the Elder has always been like this, where it can easily get stuck. Where if you get him stuck in a certain place around the altar and you're in sort of a specific spot around him, then you are more or less guaranteed winning and not taking any damage. And I think I've found it. I do have enough arrows, so that's not an issue. Not really how I wanted it to be, but I think I've shown you enough of the boss to, and there's nothing else he's doing. He chases you and then puts up the tentacles, which do a lot of damage. Do not stand anywhere close to them. And then when you're at range, he will spit vines, I think. I'm not sure what to call them. It's something weird. But yeah, spits vines at you, and apparently it does a lot more damage now, because that's what killed me, and that has never ever killed me before. But that was before they every boss in the game so they were harder and more in line with what they wanted them to be. Because the Valheim devs want the bosses to be hard. Not impossible, but want them to be hard. And I think that, yeah, they should be hard, but I think it's a tad too much. Though at the same time, I haven't upgraded my armor, so I think that's the issue. I haven't upgraded my armor, and I should have at this point. So yeah, I should blame myself a bit there. And defeated. So what you get from that is, of course, the trophy, and you get a swamp key. The swamp key is very, very important, so do not lose it. If you're playing multiplayer, you will need to be the one that opens open it, or give your key to your friends, or you need to fight the boss more than once so you get more than one key. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm not really interested in that. So what I'm going to do is run back and see if I can start planning out the layout for basically the final base layout, and where everything is going to be and what's going to be in the base. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with the time that I have left. I did not expect myself dying here, but at the same time I'm not overly surprised, since my gear isn't really, it's really shit, to be honest, and I wasn't actually trying that hard either. Plus, on top of all of it, they have changed how hard the bosses are, so probably a combination of everything which did it. Now, what I need is, first and foremost, repair everything. Shove this away just in case. Let's put you away. Swamp key. Do need the swamp key, so let's just keep it on me for the time being. Smelter doesn't have anything in it. That's good. What I could do with this is sink the smelter and the kiln down and then make the crafting area up here on top of this. I could do something like that, but I need to be careful with the smoke, because if I want to go indoors, the smoke from downstairs needs to be led outside one way or another, and in case it's led straight up, I need to make sure that the floor on ground level doesn't get filled with smoke, which means I need to have sealed off chimneys, basically. And then I need to maybe that's what I should do. I should probably, I think that's what I'm going to do first, is plan out more precisely where the harbor, where the dock is going to be. And I think this here is actually a good starting point. So let's go and do without a doubt, I'm going to have to do quite a lot of landfill, but I think it's going to be worth it. Exactly how large this should be, I'm not sure. I think I want to be able to have my longboat without any issues. So let's see. Let's go and get some core wood. Mostly because it's easier to measure with. Here we go. So from there and then out like that. I actually think that's come on. Oh, the waves. Sometimes the waves. Ah. There we go. Finally. And can I please get out of here? Like... Oh, I hate this. This needs to be fixed. This kind of bullshit needs to be fixed, where you get stuck in the water. That is actually one of the most annoying things that can happen. And considering how precious, your stamina is when swimming, yeah, it's and the waves can screw you over royally. Anyway, something like... yeah. There we go. Something like this, I would say. It's big enough for 2 longboats, and I still have more space if I want to have more space. So yeah, I do think something like this is what I want for the dock. And I'm actually thinking of... do I actually want to make a basement for all the smoke generating things? And... that's a good question. That is actually a good question. Do I want to do that? Or do I... not want to do that? It would actually be beneficial to be honest, because what that would mean is that if I need to smelt anything, I can go down, have all the ore and coal, all the wood that needs to be turned into coal down there with those things, and not worry about anything else. So yeah, I wonder if actually it is a good idea or not, and I'm leaning towards yes, it is a good idea. Here we go. That should anchor it. Yeah, so let's get this mesh it out. And this way we should be able to cut out just as much as we need and not too much. It's good enough if I can see where it is. And this is the outermost line, so it's not a super important to be 100% correct, so it's fine if it's a bit off. C6. There we go. And don't think I need to close it off completely. At least not for the time being. And yeah, that's all fine. So I have this where I need to go down, and I need to go down enough so that this smelter is completely covered, and this is completely covered, and I have enough space so I can take the smoke out of the building in a way where the ground floor isn't filled with smoke, because that's not good. That would be kinda bad. So let's see. What do I need for... What are you doing here? Go away. Please. Okay. What do I need for a smelter? I need stone and circling cores. And it's exactly the same for the kiln, which is good. So what I can do is, let's see, stone. Need 20. I need 5. So let's put you away there, and let's get to hacking away and see sort of how far down we need to go, because that's going to be kinda important to know, so we actually know how deep it needs to be. And this might be something, or rather it will be something I do off camera, because it's going to be a lot of mining, which I can more or less guarantee that none of you, not even me, wants to see. Alright, I'm actually too close to the water, so I can't do it here. Right. I forgot about that, actually. This is not high enough to do that. I could still do what I'm talking about. So I think, yeah, I think doing that is still a good idea. It's just that I can't do it because we're actually too far down. We're not actually high enough to... Here we go. So, question is, do I bring it down a bit and level it out and then build up? The issue is that the smelter and the kiln needs to be on stone or ground to work. You can't put it on a wood floor. So I could do that, or I could take all this space, move these out to, say, here, and have an offshoot, sort of like, let's see, sort of like this, where I have I could do something like this actually, where I have crafting, all the crafting benches in here, which is the workbench and the forge mainly, and then some storage for certain specific things, and also have a cooking area in here, and then maybe have a top floor which is basically a bedroom. I could do something like that up there, and then out here have the smelting and stuff open air. And have it sort of like a L shape around the tree. And then around the tree basically put all my bee things, my beehives, and then sort of here have my brewery, I think. And then beyond that, out, say here, I could have my farms. Yeah, I think that's actually what I should do, because I had completely forgotten the whole deal with the water, that if you dig deep enough, you will get water. Like, you will hit the water level of the world. And yeah, that's what we did. So I can't dig any deeper really. I think what I want to do is actually dig slightly deeper, so it's not as high up. And then level everything out here. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do, and make it a bit more level. Make the crafting area with sort of a bedroom on the second floor, which is a lot smaller than the first. And then have my big storage room here. Have my smelting and coal production here. Around the tree, have all my my beehives. And then here, just beside the storage, have my brewery, and then behind the brewery have the farms. Of course, I'm going to level the ground out a lot, make it a lot easier to see things. And I think what I'm going to do is make sort of level with everything else without looking very weird. But yeah, I think this is what it's going to look like. It's a long episode. We're up to 45 minutes now, so I'm going to start wrapping it up. But this is where the dock is going to be, where the harbor is, where the boats are going to be, and I might do sort of a minor house, like dockyard house, where this temporary house is right now. Probably for like dumping off heavy things, which I can't really jump with, but mostly it's just temporary storage, or just in case I need to do something, I can do it there without having to run all the way back or something. Not really super important or fleshed out, but yeah. So the next step here is actually to start building everything, because I need to get this sorted, and once that is sorted, what I need to do is start getting to swamp, and this sort of brown weird thing here is swamp, and I need to get to that. And swamp is a bit away from where I am, and I do know I need to go to sort of this here area to get a decent swamp place. So, and around there is also where I can find a boss, the next boss. But for that, there is a lot of grinding to do, and for that grinding to be worth doing at all, I need to get this base up and running as soon as possible, immediately, yesterday. So yes, so the next step is going to be to build up the base as it should be, with the dockyard, with the crafting area and the sleeping area and smelting and brewery and farming and all of that. But that is going to have to wait, because this episode is very, very long. So I'm going to sleep. And once we have done that, we are going to ask you to like the video, because it would be super awesome and nice if you did. And yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do, if I'm going to build all of it for you to watch, or if I'm going to build one or two episodes and then build everything off camera that is left to do. I'm not sure. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the building for you guys to watch, but that is going to have to wait a bit, because we need to end it. And as I said, like the video, and with that, thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you. Thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Brain fart.